Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And more importantly, welcome back to the Legacy of Supers. Basically, a sub-series that's going in line with HJN. And it will also be a time where I start to talk about various supers of heroes and villains. And of course, I've started off with a super, so I've already gone through about 5 of them. So now's the time for a 6th. And what could I pick out of all of them? Well, today, I guess I might as well talk about Nick Fury. Basically, leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. To the best of my knowledge, Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I cannot stress this enough, but amazingly, this character was played by Samuel L. Jackson. Wow, just out of all possible matches, that was probably the best one they could ever possibly do. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury in the MCU. Who would have thought? I mean, it kind of wouldn't make sense because after all, there probably weren't too many choices out there in line. But I will say for sure that throughout the whole series so far, the MCU sure has had a lot of big tie-ins with this character. Nick Fury has made at least one appearance in many of the different films that were put together. At least one. And one of the first, in any ways, was during the Iron Man films. At least 10 years ago. Since then, everything else was just the absolutely delicious gravy put on top of that steak. Yeah. Kind of getting strange there, but you know what? That's just how incredibly well Marvel put that whole entire thing together. And to have Samuel L. Jackson in the picture, that's just the big cherry on top of that gigantic milkshake of amazing films, pretty much. Though I will say for sure, other than just the many appearances Nick Fury has made in the MCU, we've also seen a lot of others, such as the Superhero Squad show. Many people say it's awful, but hey, it was one of the precursors to the gigantic crossovers that would be the MCU. After all, Infinity War and Endgame couldn't have gotten so good without a lot of influence from some of the other Avengers-related cartoons. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Superhero Squad show, and many others out there at the time. So of course it only made sense to have a ladder of trial and error, years and years worth of it, just so they can perfect it to the way we need it to be. That's pretty much what we need to know in order to make such a great film. Have some trial and error for years to come. Maybe then, it should turn out fine. Well, anyways, that's pretty much all I got to talk about Nick Fury. I mean, wow, what a match. An incredible match just put together all just like that. But anyways, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.